Thank you and good afternoon. This is Sam Vaughan for Sam Sports Report. We finish off the AFC standings. I'll give my prediction of the record, and then I'll give a prediction now of the record. AFC West, I've got the Chiefs finishing 12-5. Chargers coming in as surprise 10-7. Raiders 9-8. Broncos Broncos 5-12. Bills 11-6. Dolphins 9-8. Patriots 9-8. Jets 9-8. I had the Bills going 9-8. I had the Dolphins going 11-6. Without Tua Tagovailoa, I think that hurts. I just don't know if they're that good anymore, as good as they used to be. 9-8. Patriots. Jets, I also had 8-9. I think I had the Jets at 9-8. Basically, same thing, except the Bills winning 11 games versus 8. AFC South: Titans 11 Texans 11-6. Jets 8 Jaguars 8-9. Colts 8-9. Titans 6-11. I had the Colts 10-7 to start the season, with the Texans still winning. AFC South. AFC North. Steelers 10-7. I had them 9-8 before. Baltimore 9-8, or Bengals 9-8. Baltimore 8-9. I had them, I believe, 11-6. And Cleveland 8-9. I may have had them 9-8. Chiefs, I would not have. Chiefs or Bills win the AFC. Would not have picked the Bills at the start of the season, but that's what I'm coming around to. NFC West, even with all the 49ers injuries, I still had the 49ers at 10-7. I had them at 11-6. Seattle 10-7, winning the tiebreaker 49ers. Let's see. Cardinals 9-8, a surprising 9-8. I didn't have them very good. That's all I know. Rams 7-10 with all their injuries. NFC South, Saints 11-6. Did not have the Saints 11-6. Buccaneers 9-8. About what I had them before. Atlanta 8-9. Philadelphia or Panthers 3-14. NFC East, Dallas 10-7, Philadelphia 9-8, Washington 7-10, Giants 5-11. I think I had the Dallas at 11-5 as well. NFC North, Green Bay 10-7 after losing their quarterback. Vikings 9-8. Bears 8-9. Those teams flip-flopped. Detroit 9-8. Winning the NFC, Green Bay figures it out by that time. Thursday night football matchup: New England Patriots, and we'll have Jordan Love back. Thursday night football key matchups: quarterback Jacoby Brissett, who has one touchdown but has not thrown the interceptions. Aaron Rodgers 3-1, good for fifth on the touchdowns. Ramard Stevenson had a great game in game 1. Fell a little back with 80 yards. Still good for fifth in the league. Breece Hall has had a rough season. Wide receiver Allen Lazard and Mike Williams. Lazard is 39th, not where he wants to be. Left tackle Tyron Smith is a player to watch out for. Defensive tackle Quinn Williams, 19 games. Been as productive in the last 19 games. Cornerback Sauce Gardner has made 2 sacks and an INT. The Jets are 1-1 for the Patriots. Patriots are also 1-1. Tight end Hunter Henry also a strong part of the Patriots. Julius Peppers safety strong part of the Patriots. Kickers at 7:15 from New York. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a good day.
Yep, you too.
There's a NAMI walk this week. Talk about a little bit about NAMI and what it means to you, and then what we're trying to do to raise money.
Well, first off, NAMI is a nonprofit organization, so all the services that NAMI provides to the general public is free, and we provide education, outreach, support, and advocacy for all of our participants that are part of our support groups. We also teach a couple of different classes that are completely free. Once again, one of them is peer-to-peer for peers, which a peer is basically somebody with lived experience in mental health. They can take that 8-week class completely free, and it's basically an education course that gives you breathing techniques. It gives you ways to cope with mental illness and mental health conditions. And then there's another class called Family to Family. It's for family members that have loved ones with mental health conditions that learn communication skills on how to communicate with people with lived experience of mental health conditions. So NAMI provides outreach, which we do fundraising, and we raise our own funds for different events that we do, like volunteer events, alongside other companies that are similar, and deal with the field of mental health.
How do you like working for NAMI? And you've done it for a while. Why don't you talk about your experience here in California?
I love it. So I started off in California in 2022. A little bit before that, I attended a support group and kind of came across NAMI on accident. Basically, just was looking for a therapist and a psychiatrist, and founded NAMI, which is kind of what they can help you move towards if you're going that route. And I did successfully find a therapist and psychiatrist, and continued to attend these groups, and eventually I was approached in a way to where people thought that the way I spoke, they saw something in me that I didn't see in myself at the time, that maybe I can become a facilitator for those groups and maybe give presentations. So I started off by giving presentations for In Our Own Voice, and there's a program, I don't know if there's one here in Missouri, but in California, there's one called Ending the Silence, which is for young adults, basically in schools like high school, and you basically talk to kids about your mental health condition, and how to look out and see what the symptoms of a mental health condition could be. And yeah, I've been with NAMI ever since, and I started doing work for NAMI for 2023. In about September, I started doing support groups and volunteer work for them as well.
So how does it help you, and what have you experienced with it?
I have a mental health condition myself. I have schizoaffective disorder, bipolar type, and it helps me. Being with NAMI helps me kind of self-reflect on how I have my own voice, that can advocate for myself and also for others. And being with NAMI helps me realize that I have a sense of purpose on helping others in the community be more aware of mental health conditions and how to deal with it, how to cope with it, etc.
You do work for them too outside of group, right?
Yeah. So I do volunteer events and presentations. I actually gave my first presentation last week on Friday. And I do volunteer events, and then for NAMI California, in Solano County specifically, over there, I do virtual connection groups and classes that I teach for them, presentations for them as well.
What is your biggest challenge with schizoaffective, and how did you figure out you had it?
Kind of approaching others, and like letting them know that I have a mental health condition. It's not necessarily